Very good morning to all of you. Myself, Mr. Mabudur Rahman, Assistant Professor in the Department of Food Engineering in Kekewa College of Food Technology, Nasik. Today, I will cover a strength of material. So, first of all, see that metals that are usually characterized on the basis of their chemical and physical properties in the solid states. Metals are the class of materials linked on an atomic scale by the metallic bond, being an array of positive metallic ions forming long range crystal lattices in which valence electrons are shared commonly throughout the structure. So first one is the copper. Copper, the best known applications of copper are vessels traditionally used in many breweries and distilleries. Copper is largely applied in the non-product contact area with as main application, and the tubes in evaporator installed in refrigerators and freezers, electrical wiring, water pipe, etc. The next one is aluminium. Aluminium for food contact purpose. Anodized aluminum should be used because uncoated aluminum is attacked by acid food and alkali detergents, and the use of silicates, however, prevents alkaline attacks of aluminum. Nickel may be attacked by inorganic acids such as nitric, sulfuric, and phosphoric acid, but has good resistance to alkaline media, and at least at not too high temperature, it is hardly attacked by organic acids such as vinegar, lemon, and formic acid. The next one is zinc. Zinc is easily dissolved in diluted acid and by base, leading to the release of zinc but also of cadmium and lead. Zinc also react with steam to produce zinc oxide and hydrogen gas. Zinc in the food contact zone must be avoided, especially where wet or humid acidic food stuffs are produced. Then titanium. Titanium has been suggested to be used for corrosive or delicate liquids such as dairy product, fruit juices, and in the wine industry. It is practically inert due to the phenomena of passivations of the titanium surface by the formation of molecular layer of titanium dioxide. The next one is the cast iron. It is an alloy of iron, silicon, and carbon. Typically, the concentration of carbon in cast iron is between 3 to 4% by weight. The corrosion resistance of cast iron is comparable to that of carbon steel and sometimes even better. Mild steel, it is also called as carbon steel. It is made from iron and carbon without addition of other alloying elements. It is also sensitive to acid, salt water, and chlorine containing bleach, but fairly good resistant to neutral and alkaline liquids, that is high pH due to its corrosion sensitivity, and it cannot be used in the food contact area. The next one is the silver. Silver is used in the production of cutlery and tableware. Chemically, silver is used and most reactive of the noble metal, but it does not oxidize readily. So uses of other material, and glass is the transparent, and it may be occasionally be used as a food stuffs, and it will be done for our corrosive and vessels, that is limited extent gases. For such application, glass should be non-toxic. Glass containing homogeneous and continuous, impervious, inert, non-absorbent, resistant to degradation, and process or cleaning fluid smooth and distortions when exposed to bioprocessing fluids. Wood. It is an extensive and durable wood, hard, marble ash, beech wood, beech, birch, butternut, cherry oak, and American black. It has been traditional material for many applications in the food industry, like for example, ice cream sticks, cutting boards, vegetables and fruit boxes, pallets, etc. Next one is nanomaterials. The use of nanomaterial in the food industry may present potential risks requiring the need for risk assessment to identify and quantifying these risks. So some nanoparticles have been found to exhibit negative effects on tissues such as inflammation, oxidative stress, and sign of early tumor formation. Next one is thermostats. They are the cured plastic, which mean that polymer chains within thermostats are intensively cross-linked so that they no longer can be softened at higher temperature and reshaped by heating. Okay, thank you once again. Thank you for watching.